or you recycle, but we're always a little nervous with the paperwork on our house, right? Because it's got our information on it. How do we protect that information from identity thieves? Unfortunately, one of the hottest, most popular crimes right now is taking your information and opening bank accounts with it or making purchases with it. So I think most of us would agree having a paper shredder comes in darn handy. But this one really takes the cake when it comes to technology, because gone are the days of the little spaghetti noodles that really ambitious identity thieves can tape back together. This turns it into the tiniest little bits of paper and confetti. It's called a MicroCut, and will hold 7 gallons worth of paper, and you can even do it stacks at a time. It is a beast. And bringing it to us today is Craig Smith. Good to see you. Happy holidays.
I love being destructive.
Yeah, I know. It's definitely, he gets really geeked out over this one, and not because it's a tech item, but because he gets to destroy things, right?
Tear it up.
And if you are in the mood to do that, this is the one to do it with, because, I mean, I had a paper shredder before. I got burned out, ticked off with it, because if I tried to put anything more than 2 pieces of paper in there, it would jam up.
Yeah.
And when I did 10 or 15 sheets, the whole thing filled up. It made a big mess, and I'm like, you know what? Forget it.
Here we go.
Here
right
we go.
Here, from Royal, a company that's been around since 1904. They're a big, huge company, one of the leaders when it comes to office products. This, they call it the MC1205. The MC for the MicroCut. The 12 is for 12 sheets at a time.
Right now? Oh my gosh, look at this stack
so
of
think
papers.
about all those old bills you have sitting around, all those offers you get in the mail every single day.
Those blank checks that the credit cards give you.
And you know what most of us do with that? Or we have the credit card statement, we do this.
I just tear it in half.
We tear it in half and we throw it in the trash. It doesn't take a heck of a lot for somebody to go, let me put that back together.
Put that right together. All right, we have color choices for you and a lot more demonstrations to show you. So let me take you to, this is a top find. You guys are loving this. It's been very popular, but in all the presentations we've shown you, we have never had it this month on Easy Pay. So here we go. Black is the most limited with fewer than 100 remaining. Next is your copper. Then we have it in red. And finally, in green, E230440 comes home.
Well.
Oh, I'm sorry, silver on the table.
Yep. Yeah, that's when we're done.
Less than $22 to bring it home. I also have to call out this. I know we've been saying free shipping a lot throughout the day, and it's really cool when it's like $3 or $5. Please look at what your shipping and handling will eventually go back to being, because it's a big unit. It's going to be $18 to ship. Not today. That is completely free.
Popping credit cards in there as well.
What?
Yeah, credit cards, staples, CDs. Just pop it right in there. CDs. So I know a lot of people still may have copies of records.
Right.
Digital records. You burn it onto a DVD or a CD rather, and you want to make sure you get rid of that. Again, in most townships, not all the place, but in a lot of townships out there, if you put trash out by the curb, you take any of this information, the Little League forms, the applications, the hotel keys, for example, if you throw it out in your trash can, put it out by the curb, it's fair game.
Right.
Anybody can go in there and get it at that point in time. And this time of year when we're getting all those credit card offers, I know with my daughters, they're involved in gymnastics and music and 17 different things that I got to fill a form out for every single day. What are you going to do with those forms when you get them back?
What about every document that comes with every order that you've placed over the holidays?
That's right.
And they all have invoices with
credit
their
card
address,
information could be
sometimes
on
credit
there.
card information, tax documents. If you're in the military, I know a lot of the documents that come to you have your Social Security number on there as well. I think at this point, most of us know we need to be protecting our information. It's the frustrations of having an old school shredder that have stopped us in the past. But the MicroCut on this, I've never seen anything like it.
That's a big story. Yeah, you talked about the spaghetti strip.
Yeah, spaghetti
strip we had right here. This is old school shredding right here. This is like back in the 70s and the 80s. And a lot of cutters out there are still doing what they call crosscut. This is a look at crosscut right here. This is significantly better than that strip cut, but as you can see, you can still get information off of these pieces of paper. That could be some medical information. That could be a credit card number. That could be a Social Security number. Right here we have MicroCut. This is just absolutely obliterating all that.
Yeah, I'm going to move on to somebody else's
Yeah, good luck
trash.
trying to put that back together to figure out my name, address, phone number,
Not only that, but I
number,
imagine
checks,
because
all
it's
that
denser, you can fit more into that 7-gallon bin than if I filled it up with this, right?
Yes, it's going to take up a lot less space. And the nice thing is it's on rollers, too, so you can actually have this stowed underneath the desk or have it stowed underneath a countertop somewhere. If you have it in the kitchen, I know a lot of people keep their shredders in the kitchen.
Hey guys, we have 3 dozen remaining in the black. The black is almost gone. I have no idea how long it takes to get more of these back in stock, but I can almost assure you they don't come back in time for guaranteed Christmas shipping. And then look, and then when you're done, you have confetti for your New Year's Eve party.
Hey, there you go. Here's your confetti. This is what we've been shredding throughout the course of this presentation. So I was kind of showing you there, credit card statements,
But you
medical
got a lot
forms,
of room in there still.
7-gallon drum, and the fact that you also have the plastic piece here in the front so you can actually see what's going on and you can see how much of the bin is filled in. This is kind of like having antivirus for your life. We have antivirus for our computers. How about for the actual pieces of paper that we have? With that 7-gallon drum and micro cutting, you can see we're obliterating all those pieces of information. Whether it has staples or not, it doesn't matter. Credit cards go through here. CDs can go through here.
It's such a good feeling when you go through and you clean out the old, right? And I know that you've got that pile. I'll get to it later. I'll get to it later, right? Or you cross your fingers and just, rip it up a couple of times and hope that's enough. Unfortunately, it's not. And it looks like we may have sold out of one of our color choices. Black is gone.
There you go, Kelsey.
Okay.
Hey, they're on wheels. I told you.
That's
there it goes.
Way to demo.
Rolls it right out of here.
Copper, red, and green. In addition to the fact that this really is a beast when it comes to a cutter, there's another feature that I think most of us wouldn't even expect it to have, and that's the charging feature.
So this little flap on the top here, which I thought was really cool. The first time I saw it, I'm thinking, why do I need to have a USB plug on my paper shredder? What could I possibly use that for? Well, if you think about it, if you're using this in your office, you have that power strip, right? Everything plugged into the power strip.
Oh, because it's taking up an outlet.
This is going to take up an outlet. So actually it has a USB charger. It's going to be able to charge your phone or your tablet.
Nook for it.
And it has the nice little slot in here. So basically you can have your phone charging while your paper shredder is still plugged in. You can be watching Game of Thrones
while you're shredding.
Okay. I guess you could do that.
Or whatever it is you like to binge watch. You can multitask.
Yeah, you can multitask with that and charge your device as well. Yeah.
Now, I know this may not default to being the first thing you think of when you think of holiday gifting, but if you've got somebody who owns a small business, as a gal who used to own 4 of them, can I just tell you, the paperwork headache happens frequently and quickly, right? It piles up. And no matter how many things I try to unsubscribe to, including credit card offers, they keep coming. Look at this. How many times have you used an older shredder and tried to force a card through that's supposed to take it and it
no problem at all.
Look at it.
Just drop the credit card in the middle slot. You can see right down here. Look at what's coming through here. As we take all these pieces of paper, you pop them in, take a look at the window. That's what MicroCut does for you. We're just obliterating everything.
I have to believe you can go through hundreds of pieces of paper before it fills up.
You could, I would think easily, because these pieces of paper is actually going to be blasted into over 1,800 little pieces. That's a great look through that window here. You can see we're shredding here throughout the entire presentation. We're still not coming close to filling the bin here. Nowhere close to that 7-gallon bin. So you can shred and shred and shred and empty this whenever you need to, and you can see right there through the window of when it's time to get everything.
Does it have like a sometimes shredders have forward and reverse, like you can back up if you...
Yeah, you definitely have that. The controls are right here, forward, reverse if you want to stop. If you do shred for too long of a period of time, it'll actually automatically shut itself off.
Oh.
Because this is an engine that's running, so it does have that automatic feature built in for safety
So if you get carried away,
yes,
know that it's gonna have you covered. Please remember that we have presented this before, and frankly, that's what made it a top find. Its popularity in the past. But because this is Easy Pay Day, where everything you're going to see on the air is on Easy Pay. This gets 6 of them for the first time this month. And I'm sorry, how many orders have been placed? 500 orders have now been placed. I'm counting down the copper now. Okay, so the black is sold out. The copper, we have fewer than 125 remaining. Then we have it in red. And remember, the color isn't the whole unit. It's just the top that you're seeing. Then we have red. And then we have it in the green. Oh, man, what did you just do?
I just put a whole wedge of papers in there.
Come on now.
I was trying to see how many we could actually squeeze in there.
I already start to grind, and I'm like, Craig's getting carried away, man.
It'll definitely, definitely going to start to grind when you put 12 pieces in there.
This and the video game presentations are probably among his favorite presentations to do. I got to tell you.
This is where I get to have fun.
Right?
Yeah, because we all get this. We all get these canceled checks. We all get these offers in the mail. Another big one we've mentioned during the presentation, just want to remind people, how about those hotel keys? We don't get the real keys anymore. We get these little credit cards.
But why is it important to shred those up?
That has your information on it.
It does?
That has certain hotels that will have your information on there. So you do not want, most of us just take those hotel keys and we just kind of throw them somewhere.
I've thrown them away.
Yeah. Or you have the expired credit card, and what do? You break out the scissors.
Cut it in a couple pieces.
You try to do that? No, just put that right in the shredder.
Hey, if you're getting rid of some of your credit cards at the New Year, make it a gratifying experience, right? Just cutting it a couple of times doesn't do it. You want to shred that thing up, right?
Just totally obliterated it. Again, each regular size piece of paper like this, we put it through the shredder, it's going to be up to 1,800 pieces by the time the shredder is done with it.
You know this for sure. There are companies that charge you quite a bit to securely destroy your documents. And it really will take a few minutes of your own time. And the best unit we've got to take care of that yourself and give yourself that peace of mind. Recycle that as opposed to really hoping that the dumpster divers don't take your information this year. And I say this is me in closing. Unfortunately, identity theft is one of those crimes where the burden of proof is on the victim to make the phone calls and to untangle themselves from all of the fraud that's happened to them through no fault of your own. So you have your insurance policy right here, and Craig's going to take this home to his New Year's Eve party.
Here we go.
At the end of the year. And I don't know, next time I want to count, because you must have gone through 100 different documents there.
I don't know what I went through, but it's a heck of a lot. You can tell by all the colors I have in here. Yeah, there's no way you're going to be able to piece any of this back together, so the people aren't going to get your credit card info, your social security number, your kids' birth dates, any of that stuff. That's why you want to shred the pieces of paper.
So guess what, Craig? The next time you come out here, we're only going to have 2 colors because we have fewer than 3 dozen remaining in the copper. We lost the black already. That leaves us with the red and the green. Shipping and handling free. That saves you $18. And today, again, that highest easy pay that we offer, $21 and change. You can shred until the end of January before you even have to decide for sure. But it's definitely, you're actually going to turn this into a hobby. It's kind of fun. E230440 is your item number there. So we're doing something really cool and fun that I've never seen us do before. Now, currently, we have every Today's Special Value, QVC2 Big Deal, and Beauty IQ Steel all the way through the end of the week.